everybody. It's America's favorite comedian of all time, Chaderossa. Thank you. I just made a big, wide, expressive movement with my arms that, of course, you could not see because I'm zoomed in so close. You know what? We participated in the 48-hour film festival twice this year. Taos Comedy did in March, and then again a couple weeks ago. And what I learned in March was I do not like extreme close-ups of my face on the big screen. You do not want close-ups. Nobody wants close-ups of my face on the big screen. So like doing a thing like what am I? Why do not do? Hello. Okay, so what I'm doing today is I'm harvesting the crops here at the Chaderossa off the grid in beautiful Taos County, New Mexico, USA. And I figured might as well broadcast. But let's see. I don't know. Why is this so difficult? You know why? Why am I so old? I'm an old. It's not great. I'm gonna try to add the other camera. Is this working? Like half of my live streams are me just fucking with it, saying, "Is this working?" It's not. Nobody likes that. Can I? Like what? Good God. Local video, extra camera. Yes. Facing. Okay, there we go, buddy. There we go. Don't mirror. Let's just leave it. Yeah, that's better. This kind of looks bad. It kind of looks bad, dudes. All right, let's flip that on. Is it doing? There we go. And now we adjust. Okay, this is my pit garden. I know it's not beautiful. Oh look, there's a bow wow right over there. But I didn't build it. Somebody else, a previous owner of this property, dug this with a backhoe. I expanded it. I dug this out. Oh gosh, a year ago, April, and did not do anything else with it. But I am going to dig that out and expand this and build a better retaining wall with aircrete and hopefully some reclaimed pallet wood, and to build this out as a Walpini. But that is not happening this year. May not happen next year. I'm going to try to build a house where I don't freeze my balls off in the winter first. But today, I am going to harvest the crops down here. And yeah, so I figured might as well broadcast it. All right. Whatever, guys. I'm going to get in there and start cutting these plants down, and then I'm going to hang them up in my shed and let them dry. All right, here we go. not big enough to handle these plants. That one I was going to cut first, beautiful plant, I got from a local expert who is amazing. It got one of the dogs jumped down there and was tearing ass around and broke the damn thing, broke one of the big major branches like very early, very quickly, and I had to repair it. I just wrapped it with wet towel and then wrapped a shopping bag around it and tied it with a bunch of zip ties, and it lived. It survived. That branch survived too, which is pretty crazy. But the stalk down there, it's huge. So I've got a bigger tool to cut that thing. So I'm gonna head over to my little tool shed here. Get me a better tool. Get you a better tool. You know what I'm saying, ladies? Boop, boop, boop. How are you? How's it going? Are you having a good life? I've got a workaway person. I'm on this. I'm on a couple websites like this where you can go work in exchange for a place to stay and like a couple meals a day. So I'm up on. I think this lady came from workaway.info. I'm not sure, but my deal is like if you work 15 hours a week, and I'll give you a place to crash and a meal a day. But I've been. I feed her a little bit more than that. We've had a couple meals a day, but I've also taken her to the hot springs, and yesterday we went to Veterans Off Grid in Carson, and I showed her all the stuff we've built there. But like the first day we worked at Windy and Kogi's and got a lot done up there, and they really appreciated that help. And then the second day we worked here, and we did Hyper Adobe. Oh, I'm gonna walk over there, just show that real quick. My little pit house. We're building a Hyper Adobe wall, and we did a course over here. And I was glad to get that done. Let's see here. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. So you can kind of see what's going on here. Yeah. Anyway, this is the future home of a pit house at the Chaderossa. Look, there's a chair. That was donated by my friend Jennifer. I don't know, man. So I'm gonna walk up here. Look, there's the F-350 of power. Not running right now. None of my trucks are running. I own 4 pickup trucks. They're all broken. Why? Because I'm an idiot who has no mechanical ability. I realize I've relied on my brother, who is an ASC certified master mechanic. I've relied on him to do everything for the last 30 years and taken him for granted because I don't know shit. And he is 1,700 miles away. Anyway, back to the pit garden over here. much I feel doing that. It really is. Harvesting is the worst part of the whole friggin' process. It just feel terrible. Well, hey, Bella. What are you doing, Riddle? What are you doing, my buddy? Looking beautiful? Yeah. Well, so I guess what I'm going to do is get the wheelbarrow. Try to figure out where this guy's going. I don't have anything to hang him with. I need to get some cord or something. I think if I hang him right here, I've got this poorly constructed shed that I'm used to store a bunch of stuff. Can you see? Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't see the other camera. What the H? Oh, it's just so dark in here. So there's just a bunch of stuff in here. Some wood, some doors, some windows, some tools, some stuff, some propaganda from Taos Comedy Festival. I don't know if you can see any of that. I guess you can. But I'm gonna hang them from the rafter up here. I think I need to get some stuff to do that. What? Where do I have ties that I can use? I know I've got a bunch of earth bag drawstrings somewhere. Yo, I'm live streaming the carnage over in the garden, so don't say anything racist. You don't have to shut up. It's funny how people react when you tell them not to say anything racist because you're live streaming. I mean, she would never. She's a great person. Oh, look at all the junk. Oh, I wish I was not broadcasting this. Because there is so much junk in here. And so many mouse turds. That is the main issue I have with this space. Is the mice have really moved in. Well, they were. I had some food in there. And the mice were really just going to town. Back here, oh, this shit. Oh, what happened here? Oh, I've got an extension cord. Oh, here's a snake skin. This is the first rattlesnake I accidentally killed here. And I did not preserve that skin very well. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I just followed some instructions on the and it turned out that was not really the thing to do. Well, I gotta remember to grab one of those extension cords for her. I thought I had a bag of earth bag drawstrings out here somewhere. This is what sucks about being so forgetful. I just made oatmeal for breakfast this morning, being prepared, but we can make an omelet or more oatmeal or whatever. Okay, I'll show you. I've been brushing her a little bit. She can only take so much without losing her mind. But she's got, I feel so bad. I feel like so neglectful because she's got some raunchy stuff around her hindquarters, and it's like, damn. Oh. Do what? I am. I'm looking for. I've got some drawstrings, like some earth bag drawstrings I was going to use to hang those plants up with, but I guess I'm going to have to just use some string or something because I can't find what I'm looking for. And the more I look, the more frustrated I'm going to get. But yeah, if you want to heat up some water in the tea kettle, I put the oatmeal out on the counter. Sweet girl. Oh, maybe I've got them over here. Oh, I could show the people Mystery Bow Wow. Hey, look at her. Well, how beautiful are you? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, here. Okay. This is what I was looking for back here in this certified mess. I'm gonna grab a handful of these. These are earth bag drawstrings we used at Off Grid like 2 years ago. And what we were doing is just taking those drawstrings and throwing them into the bag. And it's just so wasteful. So I thought I started pocketing them. You can use them to do stuff. And all I have really used them for is hanging up cannabis plants. So like the last 2 years, I've hung the plant inside the bus, which is not ideal. It smells so good. That's the thing. It smells so good. But then the dust is everywhere, and you've got plants everywhere, and it's just a crazy situation. And so I think I'm gonna hang them up out here this year, because it seems a little more reasonable than inside my living space. All right. Well, I'm gonna move some tools around here. It started raining this morning. It was clouds and a little bit of a drizzle. But it looked like it was just going to rain all day today. So I kind of ran out here and gathered up all the tools and moved stuff into shelter. And it literally drizzled for 20 minutes and then everything was fine. So, whatever you guys. So I think what we're going to do today is go to the Pueblo. Oh, shit. Well, I didn't need that. We're going to go to the Pueblo and then I think Mamby Hot Springs, and then I think we're going to go. I know we're going to go to stand for Taos Comedy Open Mic tonight. Sign up at 7, shows at 8, and he's going to be badass. We got Jay Jones coming from Santa Fe, like a hero, swooping in to bring us the funny as our headliner. So I'll open up. I'll do like 20 minutes up front, and then start bringing up open micers. So we will have local regulars, people time, and then maybe a couple people will come from Santa Fe with TJ. You never know. But you have surprise. Into the God. Okay, yeah, I would. Okay, that's it, man. The harvest is just one wheelbarrow full. Not the biggest harvest I've ever had. I had less plants this year, but you know, it was really fun. I'm sitting on pounds. If you live in a place where it's legal and you want some, you let me know because I am sitting on pounds. This is just what I harvested here this year. I've got so much. I've got so much weed. It's so crazy. I never thought I would be sitting on LBs, but I am. All right, I'm gonna haul this to. Can I do this? I don't know if I can do this one. Oh, without dropping. Oh, thank you for watching, by the way. I don't stream on a schedule. I do random stuff. Whenever I'm working, I like to try to stream because, like, I want to document what I'm doing out here, but recording video and then editing it later, not my jam. I'd rather just live stream it and let it be. And that has worked pretty well. Oh man, I've got Russian thistle all over my feet. All right, here we go. I'm gonna take off my sweatshirt, ladies. You ready? No. Hold on. Okay. So, what are you doing, Puzz Puzz? What are you doing? All right. So, this guy, such a beauty. I love you. I love you, baby. All right. So, I guess what I'm going to do here is just tie one of these little suckers to the dude. These are still holding up. Like, oh, well, not really. No, these are just ripping apart. That's not going to work. Plastic disintegrates out here after about a year. You got a year or two tops, and then plastic buckets or plastic anything just turns into dust. So these things did not make it. So what am I gonna do here? I gotta get some cord of some sort. I do have. All right, we'll use some of the line from. Got a bunch of line over here for the string line for the Hyper Adobe. So you see what you do is you've got the story pole. This one is plumb, means stripping down, and then you got a line running to the other one, which is not exactly plumb. It's a little bit angled because I'm staggering the wall back to accommodate for the burn. But that string is how we make sure we're doing the wall the way to the angle we want it. So what I can do is just use some of this to tie these things up. I guess I could use a ladder. I've got a stool. Do this. I don't know if I can live stream it. I'm gonna grab the tripod. How much fuckery goes into a Riden live stream? All of the fuckery. I'll tell you that. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? Where you are. Wonderfully, it is very legal in New Mexico. It's in this community I'm in. Everybody grows their own, and everybody wants you to try their stuff, and they try yours. And so, people aren't too keen on using money for transactions. They'd rather barter, and therefore half of almost every transaction is cannabis, and that makes me so happy. I think it is really a delight. Not necessarily the main reason I'm here. Not even close to being the main reason I'm here. The main reason I'm here was Earthships. But learned that I've been trying to get here since I was 8. Basically, there's a camp, a Boy Scout camp, not too far from here on the other side of the mountain. And I realized that is, I was trying to get Boy Scout troops to bring me here. Oops, what the hell? I have to turn that camera back on? Okay, great. Weird. Okay. Ooh. Well, I could do these coat hangers. Let's make this easier on myself. Yes. Ruh-roh, that's not supposed to be on camera. All right. I'm trying to do this without hurting myself. That almost works. There. Huh, it's not too bad. I'm gonna start further back though. I think. Oh God. Oh, here's a tool specifically used for this purpose. Forgot I had one of these. That's better than dying. Falling down like an idiot. Big high-tech stuff going on here at the Chaderossa, using impressive materials such as coat hangers. That's some of last year's crop. Good stuff like that. All right. Hawaii. This is maybe, okay. There's this. I guess I could do this on camera, huh? I guess. So this guy, just gonna tie these dudes up. I think that'll do it. That'll do, pig. I never saw that movie. Whatever it is. That'll do, pig. They always say that, like in anti-fascist, anti-police memes. That'll do, pig. Well, I'll tell you, one of my favorite things. Like when I moved here from Tennessee, it took me about 3 months before I felt comfortable walking around or driving around with cannabis in my pocket and a pipe or rolling papers. It was, I mean, I was institutionalized by the craziness of people in the South, being pro alcohol, pro opioids, but anti anything that would deter alcoholism and opioids. So it was 3 months before I was comfortable driving around with weed. And I remember my neighbor Claire went missing, and the sheriff was out talking to people about her. And I was down in Carson, and the sheriff was talking to me, and I was smoking a joint talking to the sheriff. But that took 3 months before I was even comfortable, before I realized, like, I am comfortable now. Like, it's such a different environment here than the shithole South. Sorry if you live in the southeastern United States, but ugh. Ugh. The Southwest is the best. Say this, fuck California. Fuck California. Nothing against the state, it's just so expensive. And I have that Bill Hicks thing where I'm like, LA is gross, Hollywood is gross, fame is gross, chasing clout, money, fame, all gross. It's like I want more people to come to my shows. I want more people to hear what I have to say, but like I don't need to be famous. And like when California gets wiped away by the ocean, it's like, you know, Arizona Bay. All right, I think I can. Oh God, I almost fucking ate it right there. This little guy. It's good and some. If you're wondering, the knot I'm using is the 1.5 hitch. Look it up. It's a solid knot. Highly recommend it. Speaking of Boy Scouts, huh? Seeing this little guy. How sad that I watered this every day. But this came from a dispensary, and it did get damaged. So here's a little repair where it got broken, and we lost a good, a pretty good shoot off. And the whole plant never really did well because it came from a dispensary, and they sent little clones from grown in a factory farm indoors somewhere out of state, probably California, who knows, but like shit like that, like that's fine for your little indoor grow, but it can't survive out here. It doesn't thrive, certainly. Look at this. It's just, I mean, I'll get a nug or two out of this, I guess. Ain't like this guy. And then the second one. All right. Now what? I've got one. Need some more hangers, I think. Because we got more plants, motherfucker. We'll do this guy and we'll go get 2 more. Hazy Girl. What a performer. What a beautiful plant. I wish I could let you keep growing, my friend. All of you ladies. So beautiful. So wonderful. Medicine. I've been smoking cannabis since I was 8 years old. My friend Joey, his parents were hippies living in Glen Ellen, Illinois, Valley View, if you're familiar with the hood. And we were all latchkey kids. I went home with him after school one day, and he jumped up on the countertop, climbed up on top of the fridge, big brick of weed wrapped in aluminum foil, and he broke off some buds, broke them up, rolled up a joint. We went out back to smoke it by his air conditioner. And boy, we did that every day, every single day after school. I was really mad when he moved away. Heartbreaking. He moved to Arizona. I need to look him up. I don't know. I haven't been in touch with him since 3rd grade. Joey out there. Oh God. I mean, I would imagine he's got a pretty good life. His parents were awesome. If he didn't rebel against them and become some square idiot, which I couldn't imagine. His parents were pretty badass. He was a cool kid. I liked hanging out over there. My parents never found out how awesome that family was. They would have flipped their shit. Oh, didn't hold like I wanted it to. All right. I gotta get more hangers. I hope it doesn't get too windy and blow these things around too much. I've done an outdoor dry. That's a cure. We'll see. We will see. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll just move them inside this camper. Yes, look at this coat hanger. What a wacky big dude. Oh. I don't make them like they used to, buddy. Woo. All right. 1, 2, 3. We got, 2 plants. All right. Whatever. Oh. Again, I'm just trying not to die over here. Up in this mug. Try not to make it corpse. Oh, good God. Ah! More difficult than it should have been. Probably didn't have to squeal. You know what? I don't have to do a lot of things. Okay. There we go. Oh, God. Nothing quite like a tangled string to make you feel like you've really made good decisions in your life. You know, this is time well spent. I don't want to waste 50 cents worth of string. I don't want to waste anything. That's the whole ideal out here, dude. All right. Ideal out here? I knew there was somebody in my mom's church who used to always confuse the word idea or with ideal. It was very strange. But I would laugh every time. I never corrected them when I was a kid, but I would always laugh. If anybody has any ideals, just let us know. Nobody in this church has ideals, I promise you. Ideally, I wouldn't be here. All right, let's see here. This little guy. This was another. Yeah, this one came from a dispensary. I'll never do that again. Such a waste of money. Buy local. The guy I got my plants from, who is local, he's so great. Tyler, if you are around Taos, he's awesome. Good guy. His lady friend, his partner, wonderful woman. April. April is an herbalist and really into natural medicine. So she took me on a hike, and it was just like a couple hours up in the forest, and she was showing me all the plants and what they're used for, and basically encouraging us to make tea out of everything, taste everything, and try everything, and just make a tea out of it and enjoy it. Like, so we focused on picking. This is that chocolate Thai mix. Oh, I'm so excited about this. She was encouraging us to just taste everything. Like, there's basically 3 things that are poisonous out and about in New Mexico that you should not taste. But in general, she's like, just go for it. Just give it a little taste. And if it's bitter, it does this. If it's, each sensation, each flavor sensation, each flavor, whatever that word is, means it's good for like this general thing. So like we were focusing on making stuff that's good for respiration, but it was very interesting. I'm super into all of that. I just don't have a good memory, and I don't know the local plants out here very well yet. I know all the shit in Tennessee in the southeast, but this is a different jam. The altitude, the climate, just the stuff that's native here, it's all different. So great. I do enjoy learning though. I think this will. Okay, 2.5 hitches on that. Oh god. Well, that's it, man. I think I'm good here. Well, this knife is in the dick. I need a WD-40 though. All right. Is anybody still watching? Surprisingly, yes. Who's watching? Sound off in the comments. All right, let's see here. Look at my boys or ladies. These are ladies. No males. Okay. There was a guy who was selling starts at Carson Market, and he had a couple. They were all from seed, and I knew better. You just don't get shit from seed from people. It's just you're wasting your time. But like this guy acted like he really needed money, and so $5 a start, and so I did that. I bought a couple from him, but they were both males, just predictably males. So it's just like at a party, you want to get those dudes out of there. Well, I guess that's it. That's the crop for this year at Chaderossa. I'll be back to live streaming like construction stuff as we do that. We may have some snow. There's snow in the forecast possibly for this weekend, so I may be out here trying to button this up and build that retaining wall inside before I do any more work on the wall, but we'll see. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. Please follow me on all social media, Chad Riden, ChadRiden, as it should say on your screen. And see you at the burger stand tonight. It's open mic, TaosComedy. Again, TaosComedy on all social media. And we'll do open mic tonight, headlined by TJ Jones. And I'll do like 20 up front. It'll be a great time. Everybody's going to love it. What a relief to have the crops done, to accomplish something. All right. I love you. Goodbye forever. See you never. Bye.